I'm headed down to my chicken coop. This morning when I let them out, I noticed that some of them were pooping yellow. And while some of that can be normal, because a lot of them are doing it, it tells me that something's going on. A lot of times this means parasites. So I'll show you what I mean. So this is what I mean. While some of this can be normal, when you see it coming from many birds in your flocks, that should be setting off an alarm. One of the best ways to know if your chickens are healthy is through the color of their poop. And what I have learned about my chickens is when their poop is yellow and it continues to be yellow, they may be having some intestinal parasites. Now, this isn't uncommon. Chickens have parasites, but it could be an overload. So the first thing that I do before I reach for, antibiotics is I hit their water with some things and I start to bulk up their herbs. And I also like to give them a probiotic. So first I like to get some fresh water because I like to make sure that their water is very clean before I add stuff to it. Now they do get fresh water every single day, but in the heat, my chickens love to stand in their water and poop in it. So I'm going to freshen up what they have already. Here's another example, and I'm seeing this all over my chicken yard. Okay, so I'm gonna give this bowl a little rinse. We do scrub our bowls out, not every day, but regularly because they get like a little slimy buildup, and a lot of times it's pink. So it's not pink. It doesn't have any like slimy residue on the side. Whoops, it was hard to do one-handed. Okay, so that is one of their waters. Now, my chickens love apple cider vinegar, and I really like this brand. And then I usually put, it says a teaspoon, but I tend to just eyeball it. So I add that to their water. And now I've got some other things in here. I've got this Homeopet worm clear. This is all natural. You don't have egg withdrawals with this kind of stuff. No egg withdrawal with apple cider vinegar, of course. This is some Nutra drench. I like to add this. So the better that their, digestive system and their immune system is, the healthier their gut's going to be. And it's harder for parasites to live in a healthy environment. So I do like to boost all of that up to help them be able to fight things off. And then I have this little Poultry probiotic, and this can just be added to the water. And yes, it's for chicks, but I also give it to my chickens. Another thing that I give them is Greek yogurt. So they can't really digest regular yogurt, but they do great with Greek yogurt. And Greek yogurt is another thing that's really good at boosting their gut health. And I, in the past, have given my chickens just apple cider vinegar and Greek yogurt when I was seeing a problem, and the problem cleared up completely. So I always go for natural things like apple cider vinegar, natural foods like Greek yogurt, before I reach for antibiotics. Okay, so I'm back to their water. And yes, there's apple cider vinegar in there, but I'm also going to add some of these Nutra drench drops, and I just fill up the little dropper right here, and I just squeeze it in. Okay, and I'm gonna get one more bucket because they have another water bowl. And for this bucket, I'm actually going to add the probiotics. I'm going to put the whole pack in. The whole pack, I think, is for a gallon. And this bucket is over a gallon. It's a little bit more than a gallon, but this will help. And then after these probiotics, I have another packet. And if I'm still seeing issues, if I'm still, seeing that their poop is colored yellow, then I'm going to come in with oregano oil, and that's when I'll bring in the Greek yogurt. So I've tipped over the old water, which I put in early this morning, and I'm putting in this. Now I also have younger chickens. I have some that are not quite 8 weeks old. I think they're just over 7 weeks old. And they've been having issues too. Now for my younger chickens, they're not laying eggs. And I have already tried to give them natural things. And they are being hit with some antibiotics. My biggest reason for that is that they're so little and they don't have the immune system and they don't have the gut health that my bigger chickens have. So it can be dangerous for them to, have a lot of parasites. So I do treat them differently. Another thing that I will do is boost up the greens that I'm giving them. Right now they've been eating a lot of squash. They've been eating a lot of, tomatoes, just leftover vegetables from the garden. But now is a good time to really boost up their greens. And that's just another way to help boost up their immune system. And on days like this, when, they are having some health issues, like I'm visibly seeing that they're having health issues, I tend to come down here a lot more throughout the day. So right by my chicken yard, I have what I call the chicken herb garden. And these are herbs I grow just for my chickens so that when I need to, I can reach for them, which I reach for these herbs almost every single day. So it's just handy to have them right here. So I'll show you what I've got here. So not much is growing in my little pool here, but I do have 2 different types of basil. And then I've got some oregano. Down here I have some mint. I like to put mint in their water. I've got some parsley, some oregano, some more parsley, some dill that's gone to seed. My lavender was killed by fire ants. Plus I have some echinacea, some rosemary, and then just some more herbs down here. And out here I have a mint plant that was dying but is starting to come back. So the health of our chickens can be really intimidating. When you first start out having chickens, you don't know anything other than what you've read, and you come across things that you didn't even read about. And so you're constantly having to learn, new methods of caring for their health. And if you're like me, you don't have a vet nearby that you can just call up. I don't have any vets that will see my chickens. So I'm kind of on my own, and I'm using Facebook and like Facebook groups. I'm using YouTube, but I have had chickens for many years, and I've learned a lot over those years. And I have had to learn about a lot of new diseases since moving to the South. But I've been able to learn different methods to help keep my birds healthy as I can. You're still going to lose chickens. They're still going to die. Some chickens, you have no idea why they died. The rest of the flock is healthy and thriving, and then you'll just have one kill over. So let me know in the comment section if you have any questions that I might be able to answer. I can't guarantee that I will know the answer, but I will try my hardest. And I hope this video is helpful. Remember to watch your chickens poop. So I hope you have a great day, and I will see you again. Bye.